Alright, now stand up, boy. Good boy. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm the Nuffer Dog, and welcome back to some more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. How is it going? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm sitting here howling this bird calling song, because we are continuing our task of saving Lanayru Province from the Twilight, gathering all these shadow bugs, and we have to use this shadow bird to work our way up Zora's River and collect the bugs that are outside of Lake Hylia. I always think that the noises these things make are really strange. And not to mention the obvious fact that they look really creepy because they don't have a friggin' head. At least, maybe, I guess they kinda do, but they look like they don't. Kinda makes me think of like a headless chicken, which is somewhat disturbing imagery. Anyway, so we've got to fly our bird around here, but there are actually shadow bugs that we have to hunt down in the river, flying above the river. Rather, I guess in the river would mean they're in the water. So we have to attack them while they're not doing their electricity. Oh, wow. Really? I've screwed up already? Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, you can lock onto them. I probably should have done that. I forgot you can lock on. But the bird has this dash move that we use to charge into the insects and knock them out. And they'll actually move upriver with you. So if you don't hit them, if you can't hit them right away, you can still get them. And they seem to be unusually big. I don't know. Maybe that's just the odd perspective. But I think they actually did make them a bit bigger to be easier to see and hit while you're riding around on this bird. So your range of vision is still limited when you use sense mode, but you can still see these bugs pretty effectively. You have a wider range than when you're on foot, since piloting the bird makes everything sort of necessitate a larger scale. Well, by locking on, I'm doing a good job of getting those bugs. Better than I did at first. So now all we gotta do is just work our way through the river area without falling out of the bird's grip anymore. Nothing particular to do. I mentioned earlier that there's actually two mini-games that involve going up and down this river. There's one where you ride a canoe down the river and shoot things with bomb arrows, and another where you pilot a somewhat less creepy giant bird, upriver, much the same as this one, but you hit balloons to get points. And both of them get you some pretty nice rewards, so I'll show them off later on. But anyway, here we are up here. I don't know what kind of accent I am trying to do. I guess it is sort of French now. I am spy. Gentleman. Here's this, boat rental place owner. What's that? A bug? Ew, nasty! Why is it so big? Golly, I am so sick of roughing it in the boonies. Yeah, roughing it in the boonies. She is kind of in the middle of nowhere right here. I guess she's got the Zoros to turn to if she, needs anyone for some emergency or something. You may have noticed earlier there's a howling stone on the other side of this river, which we can finally get to. But first, there's a cutscene. Or at least showing that there's some spirits there. But first, howling stone. I believe that's a song from Ocarina of Time. But, as usual, I forget exactly which one it is. I think it's the Desert Spirit song. The Something of Spirit. But I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, that sounds right. Just can't remember the name of the song. It's the last warping song you learn. on one hand, it's good that they streamlined warping in future games. For instance, having one song to warp in Wind Waker instead of one for each area. Let teachings of old pass to you. Take sword in hand and find me. Or just using the portal system in this game with no music at all. But it did lead to there being a whole bunch of nice songs in Ocarina of Time, so there's that. Actually, wait, they did the whole streamlining it with one song thing as early as Majora's Mask. My bad. Oh well. It's all fairly trivial stuff anyway, I guess. Here's something I haven't done in a while. Fishing hole. Bobber and lure fishing. Beginners welcome. Guides available. See, I forgot to bother trying a couple of these mini-games in my practice run, so I will be doing them for the first time in a long time when I show them off later. Here's two Zoras.
Hey.
Do you think Prince Alice passed through here?
Yeah.
He must have. This is the only waterway that connects to Hyrule Castle. Come, let's follow this path in search of him. Splish, splish. Yes. Waterway that connects to Hyrule Castle. So we can't get to Zora's domain from a... Oh wait, no, we could warp. Never mind. But we'll do that later. For now, we want to follow these Zoras down this forking path in the river that allows us to get into Hyrule Fields and then Hyrule Castle. I don't think there are any shadow bugs in Hyrule Field. The current's moving pretty fast, but we can direct ourselves over to the left here. Get up here. I think there's some bonus chests in the water down there later once we're a human. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no, what am I saying? No shadow bugs in Hyrule Fields itself. Woof. 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 Okay, I'll stop. But yeah. It's just like when we were chasing this scent here. All we're doing is running on toward the town. And once again, as a wolf, there's not much we can do in the town yet, but it does become kind of a major hub later on. And there's the golden wolf. He's actually sitting right up there on this platform, but it's too high to just climb up on, and we can't use the vines as a wolf. So that's what's preventing us from getting to him until we save the land from Twilight. Here's some shadow beasts. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 shadow beasts. One is over here, and the other... Okay, let's just kill you first. Probably you could figure out a way to get any 2 of these guys together, but regardless of how you do it, it is generally... Oh, come on, I ran into a wall again. It is generally easier to take ones out first separately, so you only have 2 to deal with taking out at once, rather than all 3, which can be a chore. Or downright impossible, depending on how they organize it. Come on, move away so that I can... I still hit a wall! I need to get them in a different position so that I can, deliver that attack without running into a wall. Come on, you guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bar stool. Yeah, that's right. I called you a bar stool. What you gonna do about it, bitch? Like a boss. Okay, I admit that wasn't a great performance. I finally pulled it off, so you know I can say like a boss in that weird Jersey accent that I really suck at doing. But my boss always seems to adopt it. That was an oddly coherent sentence, because a boss is a person and then they could adopt it. Okay, enough rambling about random shit. We're back here in Castletown, and we want to go back to Telma's bar, where it appears there is a shadow bug. Castletown South Road. I've run out of things to talk about. Righty. Where is he? He's hiding in these crates. There he is. Oh, come on. Ah! There we go. Make up for being hit by him. Let's see. There's 5 left, plus one kind of special one that doesn't actually show up on the map. But it looks like... There, oh, I was just clicking outside. Okay, yeah. Looks like there's 5 in Zora's domain. Yeah, the last one actually doesn't show up on the map. Oddly enough, we can go in Telma's bar again. Just leaving the door open. So here's these 3. This boy is still so young, so innocent. To see him suffering like this. He'll be alright, little lady. Someone's already gone for the doctor. I'll tell you, though, from what those soldiers were back were talking about to everything else, there sure has been a rash of trouble lately. These guys have been doing the exact same thing for a very long time, haven't they? Anyway, we just want to come out and warp to Zora's domain. At the moment, we don't really have any way of going upriver from this river area up here to Zora's domain, so warping is pretty much our only way of getting there. And it warps us directly into the middle of this area, so we fall in the water. Looks like the Zoras have started to recover a little bit. All the water is at least flowing again, but it's a little vigorous. We still need to check if the places that take their water from here has been affected. At least there's a few less of them lying on the ground. And a couple of them that are willing to actually say things. Oh, right, there's a shadow bug right up in here. On the wall back here, I believe? No. Where is it? Yes, it is on the wall. Just, I was looking at the wrong wall. Come on. Dash into the wall, knock him loose. Wait for him to attack, so he's low enough for us to jump at him. Jump to the side, attack. Easy enough. Although it's not that different from the strategy for defeating that damn bird, and I still had trouble with that. Now, I think the most direct way to get to all these other bugs is to just jump down into the middle, so we can get the 2 that are actually in the middle of the water, going around these lily pads here. Water lilies, or whatever your preference is for the name of this plant. They actually sink to the bottom of the water before they do the routine of exploding and the tear coming up. Oh, one came up directly below me. Funny. So yeah, it takes a while for that to come up. But we've taken out those 2. That was actually about a jump we could do. That laugh she just did. So this this bug over here is actually on a ledge above us. So we want to use Midna to jump up here. Okay, go this way. Oh, whoa. Derp. Sudden movements. They make things difficult. Sometimes. Kinda. Sorta. Come over here. Where does this lead? Walk, walk. Odd little stream of water there, moving rather strangely. But anyway, as I've said, I'm done questioning the physics of this game until we get another improbable item. Come down here, we can get some rupees. And something more important, there's a shadow bug somewhere in this little rocky alcove area. There he is. Use Midna. What? No? No Midna jump? Crap, I guess I should have gotten that one last, because that means I'm going to have to do a bit of backtracking to get to the other one. Have to do this bit over again, that's irritating. Time, okay, we're still running pretty good. Not running overtime. Because, once again, 15 to 20 minutes is my preferred length, but I'm also okay with it going a bit over and being 20 to 25. But they do sometimes get a little drawn out, so. and shorter ones are also easier to edit, so, you know. Now we want to jump back up here. Oh wait, now we're back on top. Where is... Wow. Can't see anything when we use sense mode here. Oh, we can vaguely see him over there. Oh, he's down at the bottom. What am I thinking? I don't know. I guess it's only that one bug that you have to climb up the side to get to. This one is only a small way up the other side. Well, derp-de-der. I use stupid sometimes. And he was trying to burrow there, but we actually were so fast about killing him that he didn't have time. Hey, what's going on? She's pointing out here that the last shadow bug is not on the map until now. It just appeared. So, we can either take the river or warp down to Lake Hylia. It's easy enough to just take the river. Either one, they're about as quick. With the fast current, whatever works. Oh, he didn't make that noise. Okay, this time it is gonna bother to take us by here, so if we want to come off and, you know, do whatever it is you would do, in Upper Zora's River. Now we want to make sure we go... Wait, this one's blocked off by a fence. What? I guess we do have to warp. Derp-de-der again. Because the other path just takes us down to here. Yeah, that path that would have led us down the river to Lake Hylia is blocked. That's odd. I guess that's some sort of, like, safety measure that they have a gate there so that people don't get swept downriver. Speaking of being swept downriver, my knees are really bruised because, I went on a inner tubing trip the other day where I just spent 2 hours going down a river. It was all pretty peaceful and pleasant. There were a few rapids, which were pretty fun. But at one point I got thrown out of my tube on a big rock and dragged along the river by the rapids. Kept scraping my legs on every rock in that damn river. It was a harrowing experience, but at least it makes for an interesting story, kind of. I'm a terrible storyteller, so interesting is relative. A very relative statement. Well, this guy's definitely looking over here. I guess he was seeing the bug that was over there. He's not looking at this debris. But the last shadow bug seems to be over here near where this debris is. Let's climb onto one of these large wooden platforms. Something in the water again! After our experience with the first boss. I do like this really ominous music. It's like Nintendo's answer to the Jaws thing. So this one seems to be much bigger. Let's... Okay, I regret using sense mode. It's freaking ugly as sin. Oh my god. Wow, that was a lot of religious connotation for one sentence. No intended meaning there. Basically, we just wait for it to sit there, jump attack, and, nom its flesh. It's really not a difficult little mini-boss, but it's kind of neat that they did something interesting for the last time you have to, collect shadow bugs like this. Not to mention, its design is so hideous that it actually makes it kind of noteworthy. Basically, we just want to stay out of the water, because that's where we're most vulnerable when it's doing that attack, and just dodge to the side whenever it comes at us. Should be the last time we have to... Ah! We can just fail at doing that, but still be able to hit him. And now now he's gonna, after doing that 3 times, he's gonna fall in the water, and those weird weak point things are gonna come out, and we have to use this energy force field thingy attack to somehow jump off the water and attack all of them quickly. And that's it. We win. So ugly. And it only drops 1 tier, because there was only 1 left. That is all of them. I guess there's a cutscene coming here, which I guess I will leave in this video, even though it'll be a little long. The Vessel of Light is full of tears, and light has returned to this area. You make sure to get that last fused shadow now. It's not like you're really leaving, you're still there. See you later. Now you'll see why I did that weird croaky, hissy voice. Hissy sounds weird. The weird voice for that guy, because he's a snake. It's kind of a... Never mind. I don't know what I was going to say. I don't know. I think this guy's cool, but he's still not as cool as the dude. Stereotypical snake voice time. My name is Lanayru. Your efforts have at last restored each of us light spirits in Hyrule. O hero chosen by the gods. The dark power that you seek. It waits in a temple set in the bed of Lake Hylia. But before seeking it, you must now bear witness to something, and never forget it. Oh, don't worry. I don't think I'll be able to. You must know that it was the will of the goddesses that we lock away the forbidden power. Everyone knows this cutscene, because it's so freaking weird. This is just a giant mind. When all was chaos, the goddesses descended and gave order and life to the world. I guess it's still Lanayru talking, but I'm not doing his voice the whole time. They granted power equally to all who dwelt in the light, and then returned to the heavens. The lands where the goddesses descended came to be known as the Sacred Realm. This is basically a slightly less awesome version of that cutscene from Ocarina of Time, but then with some extra stuff put in. For ages, the people lived at ease, content in mind and body. But soon, word of the Sacred Realm spread through Hyrule, and a great battle ensued. Hylia's got a knife! That's creepy. It's like the SAX all over again. And now Link has white eyes too. Because I guess he's evil and corrupted. I don't know. Take it for what you will. Among those living in the light, interlopers who excelled at magic appeared. Wielding powerful sorcery, they tried to establish dominion over the sacred realm. Creepy. And now he has color in his clothes. So he looks like Link with creepy white eyes instead of Dark Link, who, spoiler warning, never makes an appearance in this game. It was then that the goddesses ordered us 3 light spirits to intervene. Why is it always 3? There's clearly 4 light spirits. We sealed away the great magic those individuals had mastered. Weird scream. You know this magic. It is the dark power you seek, the fused shadow. O hero chosen by the goddesses, beware. Creepiest part of the cutscene right here. Those who do not know the danger of wielding power will before long be ruled by it. Never forget that. See what I mean about it being creepy? And Link has this creepy expression on his face, to boot. The dark power that you seek is within the sleeping lakebed temple in Lake Hylia. Well, that's interesting. We now know something about the history of the fused shadows. We knew that they seemed to be rather dark and evil, and we were only collecting them because we were supposed to match the power of the King of Shadows, but that just adds a whole new level of creepiness. Simply associating them with that creepy cutscene adds a whole new level of creepy. But we can't go to the Lakebed Temple yet because it's underwater, so we need to take the Zora Queen up on her offer and try to save her son. And that will wait until the next episode. So I will see you guys next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Goodbye from the Nifferdog.